Apex Sociocultural Youth Organization of Ohanaeze Igbo worldwide. Ohanaeze Youth Council has accused President Muhammadu Buhari of having personal grudges against Igbo over the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu was extradited from Kenya in June 2021 and has remained at the detention facility of the Department of State Services. Addressing newsmen at Abuja on Tuesday, December 6, 2022, the National President of Ohanaeze Youth Council, Igboayaka said the Buhari-led government must not exceed certain limits in its prolonged incarceration of the IPOB leader. Igboayaka accused Buhari of unleashing personal vendetta against Igbo, which he lamented could be glaringly seen through the blunt refusal of the All Progressives Congress-led government to adhere to the recent court verdict, which ordered that Nnamdi Kanu be immediately discharged and acquitted unconditionally, including the judge of the state High Humahia that declared 2017 Operation Python Dance as a breach to human fundamental rights, and the Federal High Court Humahia, which declared that extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to was also a breach to local and international law. Order federal government to send him back to Kenya. Those who are not bothered about the continuous incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but are merely seeking peace and unity of Nigeria are likened to those cutting Iroko tree with a razor, a typical example of a white elephant project, he said. I wish to remind President Muhammadu Buhari 15 things. Firstly, that the failure of the federal government of Nigeria to address the injustice and marginalization of Igbo since 57 years is stark failure of successive governments of heads of state of Nigeria who came from northern and western Nigeria. It is obvious that President Buhari has chronic hatred against Igbo, and he has not hidden his ill feelings towards the race since he assumed office in 2015. This is evident in the confrontational, brutal, and eliminative approach he deployed over IPOB matters since his emergence in 2015. Buhari should be aware and remember that 3 years genocide against Indigo, which took the life of 4.3 million through the aid of world powers, Britain, United States of America, Russia, could not bury or end the agitations of the Republic of Biafra. Buhari should be aware also that none of the new generations of Igbo extraction saw the 1967-1970 genocide against Igbo. Therefore, if should not remind Igbo again that Igbo teenagers from 13 years to 19 years became adults suddenly in 1967 just to defend Biafra land. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria ought to know that no amount of threat, intimidation, or even war will stop Biafra agitation, but negotiations and dialogue is best instrumentality to issues of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, MASSOB, and other Biafra agitations groups which Professor Ambassador George Obiozor, President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide, initiated, tagged political solution. President Buhari should earnestly know that the continuous incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu reminds Ndigbo of the genocide and make it look so fresh, especially in the mind of the new generation of Igbo extraction, noting that there are more than 10 million likes of Nnamdi Kanu's watching Buhari's oppressive rule against Ndigbo. He just incarcerated one Nnamdi Kanu, remaining 9,999,999 likes like Nnamdi Kanu. President Buhari should know that there is a limit he can't even exceed, and there is a limit Ndigbo can't even take in the further unlawful, illegal, and unconstitutional detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari should know that there was a limit. General Yakubu Gowon extended, and there was an extent deemed Ikemba Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu could not possibly take anymore, which culminated in 1967-1970 bloodbath. Those that their actions against Ndigbo indicate to trigger to what happened in 1967 to 70 should know that we are in modern digital era. The new generation of Igbos are wizards in all fields of life. Therefore, any attack on Igbo that we take the 1970 dimensions will make Ndigbo explore their technical, technological, inventive ingenuity. Okay. Okay. It will be to the interest of Nigeria if Buhari avoid temptations, hatred, and ego of exceeding such limits on the continuous detention of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Without much ado, certainly the way President Buhari is acting over Nnamdi Kanu's case shows that he has personal grudges against Indigo, but he must bury his personal grudges against Indigo now to move the country forward, or he will bury Nigeria with personal grudges against Indigo before he leaves office. President Buhari should also know that releasing Nnamdi Kanu in its entirety is by no manner or means a favor to Ndigbo, but a political solution on the woes that have been falling Nigeria and the impending crisis that may befall Nigeria if the continuous perversion of justice lingers. President Buhari should also bear it in mind that neglecting court order on the release of Nnamdi Kanu is spiling hatred and grudges among Ndigbo and Fulani people. I made bold to tell Mr. President that he has 5 months to stay as a Nigerian president. Therefore, Nnamdi Kanu staying in DSS custody beyond December has apparently made an indelible mark and hatred between Ndigbo and their Fulani counterparts. Ndigbo will see the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu beyond December 2022 as an irrevocable victimization of Ndigbo and a sword that pierces through the hearts of Ndigbo. Buhari should make a choice to become a hero and villain in the matter of Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, a political solution of Nnamdi Kanu case, which makes him a hero, while his stiff-necked character will make him a villain. Buhari should have a rethink about what Igbos have brought to Nigeria in terms of national political economics, sustainability, and what Igbos will bring on the table on national growth productive if justice, fairness, and equity are administered in all that concerns Umu Igbo. Well, we don't even need a soothsayer to tell us what a Buhari stands for. You can see Toji making mass all over the place. He has been, even before the Nnamdi case, they have been going around manipulating and doing all manner of things, causing mayhem. No, you will not hear any of them say anything, but it's only Nnamdi Kanu they will be talking about. I think that you guys are just waking up to the reality, because these were the things that you were supposed to have done from the beginning. Now you're beginning to see it clearly that it doesn't mean well. When I look at that man, I just look at that man. Wow, what kind of a person is this? Honestly, I don't want to say much because it's so annoying. It is clear. What these people are saying is clear. But unfortunately, we see the politicians who are supposed to be speaking, but all of them, because of, I don't know, whether they have soiled their hands or whether they are afraid and they don't want to say anything. Maybe that's why. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.